Oh my word. Now, I knew China was affordable, but I had no idea it was going to be this good. This place is so technologically savvy, it's crazy how high-tech this place is. Okay, that's totally worth flying to China for. That was cool. That was cool. And this looks incredible. You can totally see why people think this is a very futuristic city. This is Chongqing, a sprawling megacity in China that looks like it was ripped straight out of a cyberpunk movie. Think Tron or Ready Player One, but it's actually real. After seeing it go viral online for its beautiful views, underground bunkers, and even trains that run through buildings, I had to fly here to see it for myself. So the question is Chongqing really the chaotic, confusing cyberpunk wonderland the internet makes it out to be, or is it just an overhyped social media gimmick? Let the adventure begin, and let's find out. Okay, before we go any further, I want to show you my hotel room because I booked a place right now for 45 bucks, which honestly doesn't seem like that expensive for in the middle of the city, and look what I got. Oh my word. Now, I knew China was affordable, but I had no idea it was going to be this good. I got a loft for 45 USD, and look at this thing, double story, massive, huge view. That's gonna be incredible at night, and it's all for me. What? Let's go check upstairs because there's just no way it's this good. They even have a cinema screen upstairs. This just came out of the roof next to my bed. This is one of the best setups ever. Comfy bed, massive projector with a movie, just after a full day exploring the city. Dang. And all for 45 USD. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So welcome to the cyberpunk city. I'm super excited to get exploring. We have 4 days here, so I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can. And the city is known for having these crazy neon lights and drone shows, and hopefully we get to experience all of that. But first up, I'm gonna leave my beautiful $40 a night loft and go to the most iconic view in the city. Let's go. To start this video, I thought I would go to one of the viral sunset spots that are all over TikTok, only to find out that it's closed for construction. They just demolished it. So now we have to walk up a hill to get to another one, and it's ridiculously hot in Chongqing. 38 degrees right now at sunset. And I can't read Chinese, but I'm gonna follow these big arrows and hope that we get to the right spot. So direct from the airport straight to this iconic, famous TikTok view of sunset here in Chongqing. And when I sat down, the guy, like the waiter, was like, "You want food?" And I just said yes. And now all of a sudden, apparently I'm getting some food. I don't really know what I ordered. I think it's a set menu, so that will be interesting. But yeah. And it's safe to say I have no idea what I am doing, but apparently we ordered this, which is an incredibly large amount of meat. I wish I could explain to you what the meat was, but I'm assuming that it's basically pork and beef. That's what I'm assuming here. I can't see any chicken. A man just came over to stoke our fire, and apparently we just sizzle it on top. So that is what we are doing. And I also ordered this incredibly large passion fruit juice. Welcome to China. This is gonna be fun. I found the chopstick station. Let's go. My first meal in China. Look at that thing. Perfectly cooked. I'm a professional. After looking at a whole bunch of other people, apparently I think you're meant to like put this in the leaf. You can learn a lot from observing. It tastes good. At night, the entire city lights up in LED lights, and apparently it looks futuristic and magical. So not only do you get a really good sunset, but we also get to see the city for the first time in its full glories. not sure a trip can start any better than that. This entire experience at this restaurant costs 20 USD, which is unbelievable for the view that you get. So I'm loving the start and I'm excited to keep exploring tomorrow. Alright, so I know Chongqing is seen as this very strong cyberpunk city, and it is very high-tech, and that is true. But some things are still old school. Behind me is a really cool cultural thing that they do in China. Every single Saturday here in Chongqing, they have basically a marriage meeting where they're trying to match up their daughters and their sons with people. The parents and the aunties and the grandparents of kids and grandchildren come here to try and advocate for their daughter or son, which is hilarious. I think it's amazing. And hello, and hello. So we're gonna walk through the market and have a look at basically live dating profiles where we can check out to see if find a little cute girl that I can bring back to Australia. No one would be doing this if it didn't work, so I guess there is merit to this experience, and I'm sure there are many people out there that have happy marriages because their parents advocated for them. But Mum, if you're watching, do not get any ideas. I do not need that. I don't need my face plastered around a random park in Australia. There are so many beautiful women to choose from. I mean, come on. The crazy thing is, if this was my mum and dad down here at the local park every Saturday, like promoting me, I would be so angry at them. I'd be like, Mum, what are you doing? Let me live my life.
Hi,
hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
She actually took my details, so she's gonna help me find a wife.
我是红娘，红娘，
红娘，日光重庆，
时光重庆，时间的时光对，这样一个对的，
光重庆，
对，时光重庆
，OK，
时光重庆，时光重庆
，OK， 谢谢。Let me read you this sign. It's not that I don't want to get married. The key to who will marry me. There are 30 million young single men in China. That's for you. Come on, to China. There's all these men for you waiting around the corner. Now let's get back into exploring this awesome city. And this city's so crazy that trains run directly into apartment buildings. What? This is just so crazy. You've probably seen it online, and there are a lot of people here, and we're all just waiting to see this train go straight through people's apartments. Alright, I would advise you, if you are coming here, to come a little earlier. It's currently like 10 AM and it's actually incredibly hot, and the train comes every 5 minutes or so you don't have to stay very long, but wow, just waiting here in the sun is brutal right now. Alright, so it's starting to feel like more of a mega city now since everyone is here waiting for the train. It is funny because in the sun there's barely anyone, but here in the shadows it is packed because it's so flippin' hot. To give you guys a little bit of scale on how big this city is, I just found out that this city alone is the same size as the country of Austria. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be exploring the entire city because that would take forever, but 32 million people live in this one city, and it's as big as a European nation. One thing the city is famous for is its really confusing infrastructure, and I'm going to give you the perfect example of that right now. I am currently on the first floor. Boom, look at that, floor 1. Now this looks very normal, but even though it's floor 1 here, on the other side of this square, it is not. Watch this. How did we get from floor 1 to floor 22? I have no idea, but whoever designed this city did a very creative job. This city is absolute mayhem, and I think it's part of the charm as to why I'm loving it so much. I'm just so glad that it's air conditioned. Wow, I don't even care where I'm going right now. I'm just glad I'm in air conditioning. I guess there's a reason why many people say don't come to China in summer, because it is crazy. It's like the whole vlog's just gonna be me talking about how hot it is and sweating. Okay, I would be a pretty bad traveler if I came all the way to Chongqing and didn't learn at least one thing about the city's history, which is why I have booked an immersive theatre production show where they basically explain a whole bunch of stuff that happened in the war and after the war. Now, I really don't know what to expect, but the theatre is right here and tickets only cost me $50, so let's check it out. There's only like 10 people in the crowd. I hope it's good. Alright, time to get theatre nerdy. Theatre Critique Jordan is at your service. Let's go. One of the most fascinating things from my travels is learning about how every country has a different version of history. In this case, I learnt about the 1949 civil war between the nationalists and the communists. Now, I didn't expect the stage design to be so incredible. It's better than half the Broadway shows that I've seen, and regardless of what version of history you want to believe, it is actually so interesting just being able to experience this for myself. The theatrics were incredible, and if you are in Chongqing, they have daily shows, so I highly suggest you visit. Now we are down here on the river and we're going to watch the city skyline light up behind us. It seems like every local is down here, so it's a cool place to be. So I'm waiting for the bridge to light up and I met these beautiful people and they got me an ice cream. So now I'm trying, it's called Lao Binghua, and apparently it's just like a bean or some sort of flavor, but it tastes really good. 谢谢.
不用谢.
Everyone here is so nice. Oh, what the heck? Bruh, where'd it go?
They made a mistake.
What do you mean? So we thought we missed the light up because we're sitting here waiting for the bridge to light up and then it just turned off. So I guess we have to wait again until 8 p.m. That's so funny. Alright, you only get one chance at this, but I am going to click my fingers and the bridge is gonna light up. Ready? Watch this. Hang on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Okay, that's totally worth flying to China for. That was cool. That was cool. And this looks incredible. It seems like every hour there's something new to discover in this city. Okay, there's one thing that I will never understand, and that is the whole Labubu craze. I don't know why they're so popular. They honestly, these little monsters scare me a little bit, but maybe I should get a selfie with it. This location is the first time that I felt like there is a lot of people in this city. The streets are very busy and packed, and there is a lot happening. I'm a little overstimulated, but in the best way possible, I guess. One thing that might surprise you is how friendly the locals are and how everyone is so accustomed to vlogging or video. I can be literally like filming anything and a local will be more than happy to jump in the frame and try and get like in the video, which is hilarious. Even more funny because YouTube's blocked in China, so they'll never see the video. Alright, for dinner we have these dumplings. Look at these things. Wow. I have no idea if they're going to taste good or not. I assume they're a pork dumpling. Let's give it a go. Say hello. Yeah. All the food I've eaten here in China has been delicious. 8 dumplings only cost $2 Australian, which is like $1.50 USD. China is incredibly cheap. Like the food here and the accommodation, everything is so affordable. We took a 20-minute taxi ride and it cost like $5. The hot pot, as I said before, is inside a bunker, but I didn't realize, one, how aesthetically beautiful this bunker would be, and two, it's just so incredible that it's inside a World War historic sort of facility. They gave us seat number 69, and let's get cooking. We sat down and they filled up this whole thing with just water, and now we just order our hot pot even though we don't really know what we're doing. So we're on the app and we're just going to try and figure it out. So they have cooked duck blood here on the menu, and in the last month there has been 0 orders, so we're going to stay away from that. Pig brain, damn, but it's fascinating to scroll through and see all the different things that they actually eat here in China. Like, wow, this is what the city is famous for, and I gotta be honest, it doesn't look like something I would typically order. Where you feel the pork brains arrive. I ordered pig brain because if you see pig brain on the menu, you've just gotta get it, guys. Like, I mean, come on. Did someone order warm nuts?
Yeah, I did.
Your nuts are ready, your nuts have arrived. Okay, so we ordered a bunch of things. We have pumpkin, look at that. We have seaweed, I don't know what this is, but we have it. And someone ordered the pig brain, look at this. So apparently all you do is you just throw the meats straight into the hot pot, let it boil up for a little bit, and then you eat it. Beef. Time to record my downfall. I'm gonna go to the fryer. Oh baby. Oh, that pumpkin's done. Pig brain. Down the hatch. It tastes so smooth, like it instantly coated my entire mouth and I couldn't handle it. Round 2, smaller portion, should be doable. So the pig brain went all through my teeth, and now I'm finding it in all these little elements, like all the little divots in my teeth. I ate a pig brain in China. Yikes. So hot pot definitely isn't my favorite thing on earth, but the entire experience being inside this World War II bunker, having it for the first time in a really unique place, and trying pig's brains. So many firsts, so highly recommend. Bye. This place is so technologically savvy, it's crazy how high-tech this place is. Now, to escape the heat, we're gonna go to the Capybara Cafe, which is behind me, which is so random, but it should be fun. Smile. Smile. Oh, oh. Oh, that's very close. Oh. Wow, he's strong. He just ripped it straight out of my teeth. So for about $10, you can come get a drink at the Capybara Cafe here in Chongqing. It's pretty wild. They have 3 capybaras, 1 duck, a couple other animals rolling around, but it's a good way to spend an afternoon here in the city. This guy's just sitting in the corner minding his own business, and I'm gonna annoy him for a little bit of food, huh? You want that, buddy? Come on, I know you're hungry. Oh. Hey. Alright, we have definitely found mass tourism here for the drone show, which makes sense because it only happens once a week, once. They drip feed this to you, so everyone is in the city, and we're just trying to find a good place to park up because it's about to go down. Okay, that was incredible. Definitely worth the wait. And if you're in this city, you gotta make sure you're here on the weekend because it only happens once a week. And that's the most drones I've ever seen in my entire life. I can totally see why people think this is a very futuristic city. So what a way to end an epic trip. And that is it for the video, guys.